Hi guys! Hello, welcome back. It is your girl, Sincerely C. By the way, I don't know if you guys could guess, or if you know, if you saw my post, my community post, but it was my birthday on Tuesday, March 12th, and I'm officially 28. I'm 28. I can't believe it actually. I'm still in shock a little bit from it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm very happy. When I was 26, I dead ass cried when I woke up because I was I'm no longer in my mid 20s. I was kind of devastated a little bit. I almost couldn't accept the reality. But I'm fine now. I'm fine. Right now I'm using the Watermelon Glow by Glow Recipe Mist. For anyone that knows me, I love this shit. I'm gonna use my True Skin. This is a vitamin C serum. I put way too much, oh my god. But today, I'm going to do 27 things I learned at 27. And I'm just so excited to do this video. And so I just want to get straight into it. I always do get ready with me, so I was like, I'll just make this video while I'm doing this. And I got some new products, which is really fun. But I made a list. I haven't gone back and really checked it, hoping it's still a bit accurate. It's kind of all over the place. I'm trying not to go too much off of them because I'm going to talk too much. You know I talk too much. But yeah, that's what today's video is. So first thing from my list is number 1. Wow, this is a really deep one. Happiness can be fleeting, but it's also a choice. Now, a lot of people could take that many different ways, but what I think I was referring to is the fact that happiness is not something that's constant in our lives. It comes in moments, but I feel like it's also a choice to choose because like I said, those happiness moments, for example, you finally got to go to a concert you've been wanting to go forever, saw an artist you finally got to see, or you finally found the one, but you still have to work on that relationship. There's also those times where you can just be sad and things are not working out, but instead of working towards those things, you're just sitting in your sadness and not really doing anything to change it. And that was a choice, you know what I'm saying? And I know many things about depression. I know how it can be very hard. I'm not saying people don't don't deal with that, but a big thing with that as well is there's therapy and there's people that are actually out there. There's medications, there's people to talk to that can help you. So I think for my mindset, just for me, I've always had a bit of a problem solve mindset. Yeah, shit can be hard, but what can we do to change it? Happiness comes in moments that really euphoric type of feeling, but to maintain it, it's a choice. Right now I would say I'm neutral, I'm good in life overall. There's nothing super exciting happening, but I'm also still happy, satisfied, you get what I'm saying? Number 2, sadness can become a strength. I like that one. That was a good one, Tia. Good job. Right now I'm gonna use the Refy primer. I just got this, by the way. So good. This just reminded me of a time when I finally graduated college and I finally moved away from my hometown, and I kind of was living on my own, and I was in the middle of nowhere. I was in Connecticut. First of all, it's so depressing there. Don't ever move there. And I hated my job. I had no friends. There was no one there really. I had friends, but no friends there, and it was just really hard to navigate and try to assimilate to a place that just didn't have anyone or anything to do there. It was just the middle of nowhere. It was depressing. So I was either just at work that I hated and was very hard, or I was just by myself at home and doing nothing. And that can be really bad for a person's mental health. I just fell into a depression I did, and I really was in a bad place a lot, and so I found someone to talk to, and she told me I had high functioning depression and anxiety, and we tried to work on it with other things, but I ended up taking medication at that time because it just wasn't working fast enough for me, because I was just really getting to a very bad, scary place, and it just helped while I was taking it to make me feel good, but I still saw a solution to change that, and I think I'm more appreciative now. I wasn't appreciative in that moment. I still would never want to feel that way again, but I'm more appreciative now because since I had that really sad, hard ass time, for me, it's almost I know it could be worse, how bad it can get. I would never want that again, but I know now if I ever got to that point, or I felt I was getting to that point, I know what to do. And I also feel I'm such a strong person in a way for getting through that. That was a lot. And I'm just happy that I got out of that, because it felt in the moment it was never gonna go away. That feeling when you are that sad, unless you've been there, it feels unescapable. It feels like shit, if I'm gonna because it physically starts affecting you. Like you're like, if I'm gonna feel like this forever, it's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, it became my strength because I know now that I can get through something like that. Yeah, so don't look at sadness as something that's bad, you guys. Like, it's a feeling, it's an emotion, and it's there for a reason. And it's to like be like, hey, it's time, let's get together type thing, you know? 3 is not everyone is meant to be your friend. Jesus! I don't even know if I want to emphasize on that. That's just a fact. The older you get in life, you guys, I want to use my new foundation, by the way. I got like a new color. I love this foundation. This is the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. It's in the color Praline. I had another color and it just wasn't working. I want to make sure that this one works, but let's see. We have a lot of friendships in life and that's not a bad thing, but also there's some people that just aren't good for you. There's some people that just really don't want to see you do well deep down, and it's one of the weirdest things I've ever had to experience. And you got to know when those people are there and that's the situation, and get yourself out of it because it's not good. It's not good at all. So yeah, that's that. 4, life can become boring and repetitive. You have to make an effort to make it exciting. That could have been worded a little differently. What I mean by that is that we go through life, we have work, we have, you know, families, we have all types of shit, and it's the same thing, just different day. And for me, like, there's a moments in my life where I'm like, it's just so mundane. I'm like, what am I doing? There's nothing going on. Like, it's just kind of boring. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but it could be a peaceful thing. It's like, it could be an actually good thing. But what I mean is, you gotta, for me, like, I don't want to just sit in my house all day. Like, I don't want to just not be working on my goals. And there's moments where I do that. Don't get me wrong. Baby, when I want to sit in my bed all day, I will. I remember like 2 years ago, like 2022, I always wanted to do dancing. I wanted to learn Korean. There's so many things that I wanted to do and I just wasn't doing it. And I was like, we got to make this shit happen, because I wasn't doing any of this stuff. And I'm like, I'm about to be 30. I was being dramatic. I'm almost there now, but like, I was wanting to dance and I finally just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna bite the bullet and go. Same with the gym. At that time, I was like, I just need to go and get into the habit, and I made it happen. Is this color too light? I don't know if I love this shade. I feel like it's way too light. 5, family and elders. Family and elders don't know everything. That couldn't be just as true. I don't really feel like I need to like emphasize on that. You know, when I was younger, I used to think everything that people said that were older than me was like it was Bible. Like everything they said, they knew everything. Everything was right, especially my mom. And like now that I'm getting older, I know we have different opinions and views on things, and we're not the same. And I have way more different outlooks on a lot of things. It's not to say they're not wise, and they do know some more things than you. But it's just like you realize like, you gain your own morals and opinions. It's okay to sit in bed all day, just not every day. I said that earlier. That's just a simple one, but listen, once in a while, we need a break, okay? We need time by ourselves. We can't be sitting here all damn day, always doing something, always at 100. That's just unreal. Like, that's not, I don't even want to do that. Number 7, good friends are a must. The older I've gotten, I've just become more thankful for the people that I have in my life, especially the people I've met and that are still here, like especially my close friends. Anyways, real quick, this is the Hourglass concealer. I finally got the color I've been wanting. They were out forever. I used Beach last time. It was way too light. This is Dune. This is the color I've been wanting. It just looks like it looks so beautiful on everyone, bro. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit while I do my eyebrows. What I was saying is, having people in my life that I now like have the same, you know, outlooks as me and the same like views as me, and that I can relate to and not feel like I have to be someone else with. To be myself is really important. And so make sure you have good friends in your life. People that are just not serving you, like, they gotta go. Get them out. Get them out! 8, hobbies are necessary, you guys. Hobbies are necessary. Work on your goals. Like, I like making videos. I like making TikTok videos. I like talking. So I'm making shit happen. Get a hobby. I chose dancing for now. It could change. Go to the gym. You know, start painting. Like, I don't know, pick something up. What is something you've always wanted to try, you just never did? Have something outside of just work that you're enjoying in your free time. It's important. Number 9, don't let the opinion of others control your life. You will regret it later. Ooh, that's a good one, girl. Wow, good job. We all say that we don't care about what people think about us, but if you really sit there and think of all the things that you haven't done, or like certain things that you just don't do, it's because you care about what other people think about it. I can even admit to that. Truly, like, to the my core, I don't really care what people think. But in moments, I'm like, no, you do. Because why do you care about posting this video? Why are you so concerned? Why is you making it such a big deal that, oh, like, this gotta be perfect. Oh, people are gonna judge. Oh, I can't post my K-pop stuff. People are gonna be like saying, girl, if you really don't care, post that shit. Okay? Because otherwise you're proving otherwise that it does matter. The older I'm getting, the more of opinion I have, the more I got a big ass mouth. And, you know, you don't have to be rude, but, you know, say it with your chest. 10, therapy is amazing. Medication as well, depending if you need it. That's that. There's nothing else to say. I think therapy helped me a lot, and honestly, who knows where I would have been without it if I just would have listened to people in my life that were like, they don't believe in, you know, mental health, or they don't believe in medication. Like, it's, listen, do what's best for you. Stop worrying about what other people have opinion or say about it, okay? 11, dating is important. Oh my fucking god, that one's interesting. It is, and I'm not saying it's necessary. I've dated a few people. I don't know, you just learn more about yourself, but you also learn, like, relationships are not like the movies. It's not a bad thing. That's just the reality of it. It's important to know what things you don't like, things you do like. So when you get to your final relationship, which I hope we all get to one day, if that's what you want, is that you know what you do want and what you're willing to take and sacrifice, and what are your, you know, red flags and green flags and things that you're not willing to put up with, or signs before you stay in something too long and you need to get the hell out of there. So that's how I feel. You gauge different people, you meet different personalities. It's just a good experience for you to know what you want in the future. 12, get your license when you need to. Don't stress it. That's a bit of a lie now. I would say I got my license when I was 26, I think, or 27. No, 26. I got it in 26. And that is crazy, right? I'm in New York City, so it wasn't really needed, but also no one ever taught me. I never took any classes. I would thank my friends and everyone around me that have let me drive their cars, helped me practice. Shout out to y'all, because I would have never learned. My mom never taught me. So yep, and I'm gonna ride on the horse till it goes, okay? Letting out this concealer because, oh my god, that was way too long. Get your damn license, okay? You need it eventually. Get it sooner than later. It's such an inconvenience when you don't have it. Like, even the thought was like burdening me. I was like, Jesus Christ, we gotta get this shit because it's stressing me out. I don't even need it and it's stressing me out. Like, I need to get this. I feel like this foundation looks so ashy. This is not my color. 13, budget, budget, budget. Don't live beyond your means. Still learning that right now, you guys. But I'm currently paying my stuff off, so I made a whole budget. It's very important to me. Like, I'm getting down in my debt. I think it's important just to be financially smart when you get older, when you're younger. Keep that credit score at 700. Stop using them credit cards like you got that money. You don't. If you don't have it on your checkings, or the money in your checkings, we shouldn't be counting savings, or in your savings, you should not be using that credit card. You should pay. The one good thing I learned in high school about finances, which I'm thankful for, he said, listen, when you get a credit card, buy everything with the credit card, but only buy it with your credit card if you already have the money in your checking account so you can pay it off immediately. Be financially smart, create a budget for yourself, the bills that's getting taken out, how much you're making, your rent, how much you're willing to save, and see how much you have left over, and that's the only amount of money you should be using for anything. 14, go to as many concerts as you can and go alone once in a while. It's liberating. Yes. I love me a good concert. Me and my friends that know me know I love me some concerts. I love me a concert. That concealer is beautiful. When it comes to concerts, you're always gonna see me there. Specifically K-pop ones. If you've never been to a K-pop concert, just go, okay? Because the production, the amount of care they have when it comes to coming here, because it's not easy. Coming all the way from Korea, they usually only got one show. They're gonna make the most of that shit. And not only that, the difference with like American artists usually, most, not all, compared to K-pop artists, is they be having a show. Like, they be dancing and singing. Most people in America don't give you a full performance, they just be singing. But go to that damn concert. You know what? Use your credit card for that. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Number 15, be comfortable in aloneness and find solace in alone time. I like that. I am so comfortable being by myself in like terms of like being at home and figuring out something and watching a show and being good, not feeling like I have to go out and go like hang out with people all the time. My opinion, if you can't be satisfied in being by yourself, like at home and like enjoying your own time, you always gotta be with people to like be lit and get you, baby, should not be in no relationships, and you should be working on that self-love part of you, because it's lit. I love taking myself to cafes. I love taking myself to the movies. And I still do things with my friends. I'm not sitting here saying, neglect your friends, never talk to them again and do it. No, come on now. You should be able to enjoy doing those things alone as well. Like, you shouldn't be holding up a concert or not going to a concert because you need to go with someone. Baby, if you don't go by yourself, if you don't go to that damn cafe or that restaurant you've been wanting to go to so long and go make a reservation for just yourself, baby, I went to Nobu for the first time by myself. Okay, I was at the little bar. That was a great experience. They were so nice to me. Listen, when I'm at a restaurant by myself, people are like, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. And people are like, oh my God, they probably think someone stood you up. Why are you carrying again? What people thinking? See, you did it again. You did it again. I'm like, you gotta just not care about that. I do not care. I'm like, where the fuck the food at? Okay? Where the food at? Because that's what I'm really here for. Hurry up. Since I'm by myself, it shouldn't be taking that long. Number 17, eating and movement shouldn't stress you out. You should enjoy it, and it should be something fun, and make sure you do it. I've grown up in a very like non-workout, like not really exercise big deal type of family, you know? I've always been a greedy ass bitch. That's what most people know me as. And I love food. I think it's super important before you get to a certain age to get into the habits of exercise and stuff, because when you haven't done it your whole life, it's really hard and you can clearly see it. So I just think it's important. Like dance, I do dance now, so that's my movement. But do something fun. Don't do something that's just like go in the gym and you hate it and then you're gonna drop it. Like do something fun. Get your body moving. Number 18, social media isn't always great, so get up and read a book or go outside. Do I need to say anything else? I don't think so. 19, go on vacation at least once a year. It's needed. If you can. Like, it's nice to give yourself like that little, like you did something for yourself. And no, you don't need to go all the way to Puerto Rico. You don't even need to leave the United States. You can literally go up the street and go to a hotel. Okay, for one night. Like, it doesn't have to be anything big, because I know people don't all have the means to do these crazy things that people be doing. By the way, happy Rare Beauty Blush. It's important to do that for yourself, because we can always find excuses as to why we don't have money to take ourselves on a date. We don't have money to go take ourselves to get a massage, or you know, go out of the city or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like take some time to pamper yourself and feel like you're on vacation. Like, get out of your house once a year and just like take some time off from work, and just, it's important, y'all. These things are important, especially like when you have kids. I feel like it's just important to take some time for yourself. So if you can, I highly recommend to make that a thing for yourself, because you can make excuses at a time. That money you saying you don't have, baby, you about to spend it on fucking McDonald's 15 times, 25 times this year. That all could have went to your vacation. That's all. Don't kill a messenger. That's all I'm saying. Number 20, acne clearly comes at any age. Eat right and take care of your body internally. So that kind of goes back to the other one, but like healthy habits and trying to do better for myself when it comes to my health. I just got acne, you guys. Like, I've always had clear skin, and then like once COVID hit and I was really doing horrible, that was the most I ever ordered food in my life. I think that a lot of people could agree with me. And all of a sudden the acne just came. It was like all here. And at first I thought it was the masks. I had to wear them for work every single day, and it could partly have been that, but honestly it wasn't. It was hormonal. I was eating shit and it's just stayed, and I'm like, what is that? And maybe it could be something else. My dermatologist told me that it's just adult acne and I need to take birth control or spironolactone and all this other shit. And I'm just sitting here like, I need a permanent solution. They're like, take Accutane. Bitch, do I look like I'm gonna take Accutane? I don't need no fucking Accutane. They got mad side effects. Unless I have to take that, that's a last resort. I think my skin's looking fine with spironolactone. Do I like taking spironolactone? Absolutely not. My main thing is, don't be sitting here thinking you safe. Let's take care of your skin and eat right, okay? Does anyone remember Natasha Denona? I wanted this Metropolitan palette, Metropolis palette, and I got it and I never use it. Like, I'm dead ass 28. There's many things I wanted to do by this age, but there's many things I am doing that I want to do by this age. Let's do this color. I've never used this color before. Get a new tool for my hooded eyes that I think is very helpful. If you're a person that prefers to do your eyeshadow like after your foundation, I think this is a great tool. I don't even know what look I was going for today. I was just like, let's just play with the palette. Ooh, y'all, this shimmer is gorgeous. Number 21, even as the nicest person, not everyone's going to like you. Speak up and be confrontational about things you don't like. That's interesting. That's an interesting worded one, but I get what I was saying. I would have considered myself a person that never liked to be on the bad side of people. Like, I never liked conflict. I still don't. But I think the older that I get, you being a nice, quote unquote, nice person to avoid a conflict, so you just, you know, ignoring it and just being likable to everyone is not a good thing. Because what that pretty much means is like you're not being who you really are, and you don't agree with everything that everyone says. And not to say you have to make an argument about everything, but if something bothers you, you should say something and speak up. That's kind of what I'm saying. I've gotten better with that as I've gotten older. Much easier said than done. But I think it's important. Be true to who you are. If you feel a way of something or you have an opinion on something, don't change it or belittle yourself or shrink yourself to just agree with that opinion, so you have no conflict. Like, say what you feel, say what you mean, and be who you are. Number 22, again, that kind of goes hand in hand with that, is speak your mind. It's important for you to speak your mind. The more you keep in, I think the worse it is when it finally comes out, and you start resenting not only yourself, but other people around you for things you haven't even told them about, if it's something that bothered you, or if there's something you don't like and you don't agree with. And even if you're not the most smartest person in the room, and like it's a whole debate they want to have, still say how you feel. I don't think that should stop you. If someone wants to debate you or go back and forth with you, that's your choice if you want to. You don't have to. You could just say, this is my opinion, and that's it. I don't got nothing else to say. Move on. Next topic. You're not gonna prove me wrong, because it's a lot of like what these conversations are. People like to like try to get you to change your opinion because you don't have the points or the reasons to change what you think. So just speak your mind and be who you are, and don't feel like you have to hide what you think just because someone's more smarter than you or has more to say or is louder than you. Speak your mind, baby. 23, you can change your mind whenever you feel like it, and that's about anything. We change our minds, we become different people, we change, we're not the same person that we are, 5 years later. We have experiences and different ways of thinking. 24, spending time with family is so important. Never know what could happen. That one hurts me because my grandma passed away like 2 years ago, and my dog that we've had my whole life that she also loved and helped raise and take care of back in 2021, I believe. And it was just so weird. Like that is the first time I think I've experienced grief in a very like weird way. And I don't think I think I realized that moment, like, you never really can get over something like that. You really can't get over something like that. Anyways, all that to say, in those moments where you get angry with your family, or you feel like, oh my god, I can't travel to go see my family, I don't want to go there because I hate the place that I grew up in. I just think it's important to make time for your family. They're not getting any younger, and they're very important. And yeah, there's that. Don't tell everyone your business. Keep some things private. More ammunition to use against you in the future. Shit, that's crazy. Number 25, just try to stop oversharing. That's the biggest part of that one. Number 26, smile more. Look at how much you have accomplished the older you get. People hate to see you happy. It's true. I ain't never tell no lie. I even, like, when I was younger, I was in elementary school. Me and my mom were talking about this the other day. There was a basketball shootout, and it was like for the girls and the guys. And I was such a puny little, like, you know what? But I was always good at shooting a shot. Like, I always was. But I remember at that one, everyone was like, oh, Siani made it to finals, but they were like, you're not going to win. And they were all like, they kept saying that, like, but just try your best. And they were just saying, oh, I think this girl's going to win. I think she's going to win, whatever. Not even considering me. Y'all, I went to the basketball shootout. Guess who won? I still got the trophy. I wish I can go get it, but it's packed up in my stuff. I still got the trophy. I'm going to show that to y'all one day. But it just goes to show, like, don't listen to people. You are that bitch, okay? Like, be proud of what you have accomplished. I'm proud of that. Any moment I think about that, I was like, wow, like, I did that. I proved them wrong. Like, I did that for myself. And I knew I was good. I gotta choose one. I have 3 here. I'm gonna do 2 bonuses, okay? 27. Time truly does heal everything. I believe that with my whole being. I'm here to prove that to you. Time heals everything. Whether it came to when I was really down in the dumps back in Connecticut and I had to go see a therapist, whether it was when my grandma passed away, whether it was I was having the worst time at my job, y'all, time heals everything. When I broke up with my boyfriend, time heals everything. You feel like, oh my god, this feeling will never go away. It'll eventually go away. Even if today you're like, god damn, I cannot do this, tomorrow is a new day. Okay, so just know that with time it heals everything. Maybe not in a day, maybe not in 2 weeks, maybe not in a month, maybe not even 2 months, but it'll eventually go away and it'll heal whatever emotional wounds you have, or physical. Time heals everything, literally. Don't waste time and regret things you could have done but didn't because of excuses. Doing the things I want on YouTube and got to where I wanted to faster. but I'm like, I want to start, that's where my mind's at. I'm like, I want to make this happen. I want to do that for myself. So don't make excuses for things. Just do it. Like Nike said, they have a great slogan. Do it like Nike said, because what are you waiting for? Like, seriously, what are we waiting for? And there's so many, like, motivation is fleeting as well. You need consistency. You just need to know you have to do it. Just like you have to do your job, you have to do things that you want to do. And this is a really big tip that I just recently learned and I realized is really a thing, and like, I think everyone should consider it. Change your job every 2 to 3 years if you want more money. That one is so random, but like, for real, y'all, like, just believe me, okay? Just believe me. Just believe me. The longer you stay in a company, they can only give you an increase internally, and the most they can give you is 10% usually, especially if you're salary. You're not getting no more than that. And even if you go to another position within the company, you're usually not going to get that much more. If you leave externally, you'll get the market value of that, like, job you have, and you'll likely get more. Don't lowball yourself by saying loyal to a company. They would never say loyal to you if they had to drop you. So just remember that. And Forbes had an article, you can look it up. They said people that don't leave their jobs 2 to 3 years, in 2 to 3 years are lowballing themselves. So if Forbes said it, it means it's real. And yeah, guys, that is literally, I think, the last one I got for you today. Let me finish this lip and we'll finish off the video. All right, guys, this is the final look. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you took something from it. I had a really good time making this video. I've been wanting to make it forever, so hopefully you guys gained something from this. And if you stayed through the whole video, again, thank you so much. For anyone that is new here, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would love if you would subscribe. I'm on a road to 1,000 before the end of April, I hope. Anyways, guys, thank you again. Cheers to 28, baby! I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.